What did you guys see on the cameras? And did you guys ever catch anybody having sex or anything like that?
Man, so I actually have a good story about that. We've seen a lot on camera. I've seen people getting head. I've seen it all.
Oh yeah, that's one vote for Trump right there.
But hell
baby.
yeah,
You feel me?
But we had a direct incident with one of our guards. Okay, so
And what rank was he?
he was a no striper.
No stripe.
He was a no stripe. He was a baggy pant, dicky wearing guy like me. Good guy though, but he was messing around with the girl from Cinnabon.
He was.
Yeah.
Was she cute?
She was all right. She was a Cinnabonner, you know?
Yeah.
So one day I'm watching the cameras, and on the cameras, I notice she's going to the car, and I'm like, that's not our guy. I think it's the movie theater guy, you know?
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm confused.
Okay, so the girl from Cinnabon, we were watching her go from Cinnabon to the parking lot to her car.
Okay.
But she was walking with a guy.
Oh, she's walking with a guy to her car.
And I think he was the employee, one of the employees from the movie theater. Goes in there. We could clearly tell they're doing some shit. He leaves. Within 5 minutes, somebody else comes walking up. It's our guard. He gets in the car. No. They start doing their thing.
Was it a Honda Accord?
It was a Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
Yeah, Altima.
For sure.
So they do their thing, and we're just like, me and my other guy are like, no fucking way this is happening. Like, she's on her break. You know, she's doing all this on her break.
Oh, so she's on her break. She met up with the movie dude. They're hanging in the car. He leaves. 5 minutes later, y'all's boy shows up. The other guard shows up.
Does his thing.
Somebody from your rank.
So he gets in there, and I was like, hey, man, I got to show you something. And I was like, hey, you know we saw you go. And he's like, yeah, but I know you're not going to say nothing, right? You know, I'm like, yeah, but rewind. He's like, what the fuck? So we start, you know, talking shit to him and all this stuff. But I go up to the Cinnabon girl, and I was like, hey, I watched everything that happened. She was like, please don't say nothing. I'm like, Cinnabon for life. So I got free Cinnabon for life. But yeah, my boy and the movie guy taxed the same girl in a half-hour period. Wow. Saw that on camera.
And do you think it was full sex, or you think it was oral?
It had to been full sex, the second guy.
No way. Why?
Sure. He came out adjusting his pants, and she came out like adjusting her shit. The first one, she was going like, you know, like wiping it up.
Oh yeah.
She probably just needed free passes or something, you know.
Oh yeah. You know, that's probably when what's that movie that killed Paul Walker?
Fast and the Furious.
That's probably when Fast and Furious 3 came out. Ever catch anybody having sex in any of the like dressing rooms?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude! I did it too one time.
Did you?
Yeah, New Orleans.
Okay,
dude.
I was gonna say it wasn't at this one place because you do look familiar. We've caught two people on camera going in, and you can clearly tell they didn't go in with anything. Yeah. And the girl was like, giving the just like fucking, and I was like,
oh, she's doing blowing in there.
She's doing probably blow and blowing.
Can you hear it? Can you see? Is there a camera you can see in there?
No, not at all.
Okay,
not at all. You could clearly see him walk in, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna your dick," and I was like, "Oh, she's gonna his dick." And we creep up. You know, we don't make it known. We creep up. We listen. Get our little perv on for a second, and then fucking beat on the doors really hard, and then it's just
next.
Yeah, something like deuce, but definitely I've caught many people in the act. Yeah. Many people, all races, all genders. Caught two gay dudes one time. That was an experience for me.
Really?
Know? Yeah.
Like, what did you see any action?
Sword fighting.
Nuh-uh. You saw two wieners at once in your own line of vision?
Yeah.
God damn, that's a lot.
It was at Horton Plaza.
Horton Plaza is down in San Diego. It's not there anymore.
No, that's the Horton Plaza. Yeah. So it was inside the theater, and theater called and said, "Hey, there's something going on. We need males to come into the bathroom and handle this." So I get in the bathroom and I hear giggling, and I almost feel they wanted to get caught.
Yeah.
Because when I opened the door, it was almost like they were paused, and then like, "Oh, sorry," and I'm like, can please stop."
And what, they had their wieners out?
Yeah, both of them.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, one was hard and one was not.
Oh wow. So
that
you
was
really looked.
Yeah, I had to. Like, it was. I
You
mean,
didn't have to. I mean, at a certain point, you.
Well,
I think if you see the rest of somebody's body is naked, you know the wiener's right there in the middle.
you know, when you walk in and something and it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
There was that 3-step part of like, hey guys, dicks. Okay, get the fuck out of my bathroom now, but I feel they wanted to get caught 100%.
Well, there is something weird. If you see somebody naked, immediately you need to know if they have you can't even help but there's something inside of you, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Probably like competition. Is it bigger than mine?
You think? No, I think you just don't. I don't know. I remember I was we were in New Orleans, my girlfriend. We went into Victoria's Secrets, right? We went up in there. Good and place. We both snuck in there and then just started having a little bit of sex, boy. And we were young, and so it was, it was so, and it was fun when you're young. It's fun to just do a little bit of fucking or whatever. And it's it was like, sober sex is for children. I've always said that. And anyway, it was just, that was awesome. I miss her a lot sometimes. And, what else? But was there other sexual instances you guys would say?
Oh, yeah. A lot in the parking lot.
Really?
A lot of go in the parking lot. A lot of employees after work in the parking lot.
What, doing sex in cars?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We caught somebody behind the trash can, the dumpsters one time. Mm-hmm. Like, they coordinated to go take out trash together because the guy told me, goes, yeah, I told her to take out trash at like 8:30 and we met.
Yeah, it's Romeo and Juliet.
Fuck yeah. And the gross thing is like, it was the food court trash can. So it smelled like food. And I was like, you couldn't use the one that uses plastic and cardboard?
Oh, yeah. That's Recycleo and Juliet, dude. Yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Right there behind the dumpsters, though.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for me to stay erect if there's broken glass around or like a bad trash smell is rough,
The smell of other pee kind of throws it off, too.
Vigilantism. Here's a video right here. Black Friday Stampede.
Oh, Pink used to be a good store.
Victoria's Secrets. And this is White's hunting panties right here,
there
boy.
There we go.
A lot of fucking thong.
Hell yeah.
God, that thong in there. Bro, remember when the thong came out?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Hell, a lot. Because I was 22, so you had all those, like, those young-ass women coming out of college buying the fucking, what was it, like, 5 for $30.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would definitely, I would be in there, I bet.
It was a sniffer's dream.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Would you guys ever go in there and do some pervy shit?
We wouldn't, but we would catch the people that were.
Were there some lurkers in there in Victoria's Secrets? What was that like? Because that was was that where the babes were at? Where were the babes at in the mall?
Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
Victoria's Secret. We got a call one time about a pervy dude in Victoria's Secret because I guess they're allowed to try on the panties and they put a little panty, like whatever they do to put a little panty liner in to like block the, the clam and the jam. So I guess when they take the panties off, it's not like they go throw them in a washing machine. They just put them back on the rack. So I guess the guy caught on to where they were putting those panties and he would go by and just kind of, oh yeah, these look good.
Get that huff?
Yeah, get that good whiff in.
Boy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Make your wiener walk forward, baby. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand. I think it's and would you guys have to go and talk to that guy?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what do you say there?
I actually used my own words. I said, hey man, what the fuck are you doing in here sniffing underwear like that? And he's like, I'm not. I'm like, bro, you are in here sniffing panties like a fucking pervert. Why? And he's like, and he started walking away. I said, hey bro, don't come in here no more. Stop grabbing handfuls of panties and sniffing them. We see you. Yeah. And then he walks out, and I swear he said this under his breath. He goes, I'm still gonna do it.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's dedicated.
Yeah, you gotta respect that, man.
But he was definitely one of the only ones that I actually encountered. Mm-hmm. I've heard plenty of stories. Like there's Victoria's Secret girls used to tell stories all the time about like, oh man, this guy used to do like a run by sniff, or girls would like if they pull up their panties or they would hold panties in the air to look at them or something, a guy would like drop his wallet or something, go, a quick little sniff by, and he's like, yeah, we see a lot of that here. I'm like, why don't you say anything? Like, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's really pervy. I'm like, it's all pervy. It's all pervy. But at the same time, I guess it could be funny if you just see somebody hit a knee and a sniff.
Yeah. And what would they do? Is trying to smell the woman?
The butt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
Sniffers are weird.
Yeah, well, it's humans are 40% animal or something, and they do it. So I don't think it's crazy.
No,
but it's it's an art form. I don't know if it's an art form. That's crazy, but yeah, it seems weird.
I think it should have been something back in the day that got frowned upon. Like, hey, you can't be sniffing Sally's ass. It's like, whatever, man.
Yeah.